Hello friends, I am Dr. Uday Patil. I am a consultant intervention cardiologist currently working at Dr. Aryan Patil Surya Hospital. Today I would like to discuss an important topic, a healthy heart for healthy living. So friends, the more important aspect of heart is blood pressure. So blood pressure fluctuations are there, like it rises and falls throughout the day. But higher blood pressure for longer duration can be damaging to the vital organs of the body like heart, brain, kidneys. So your regular monitoring and keeping the blood pressure under control is a very important aspect. The most important thing is timely detection of the blood pressure. So blood pressure hypertension is a silent killer. Most of the patients, they will not have symptoms for a long time, but then gradually they will start having symptoms like headache, giddiness, palpitation, maybe episodes of syncope. So all these factors should be suspicious for a condition of raised blood pressure. So what are the common aspects which lead to the increased blood pressure? The common aspect is sedentary lifestyle, increase salt intake, increase alcohol. So the salt intake, how much it should be? Normally most of the people, especially in our country, they consume salt more than necessary, that is more than 3 gram per day, or even 1500 milligram can be sufficient. But due to junk food and outside fried foods, all this lead to excess consumption of salt. So it has to be limited. Secondly, alcohol intake. As such, alcohol, if not consumed, will have a lot of beneficial effects, but at least it should be consumed in a very low volumes, so that people won't face these problems of high blood pressure. Then diet. In our diet, most of the time the main reason for increased blood pressure is your highly fortified foods, fatty foods, and high calorie intake. So I would suggest to have a lot of vegetables, protein intake, regular exercise, and good sleep. Good sleep is the luxury nowadays due to hectic work schedules, but 7 to 8 hours sleep is recommended. So two more aspects of controlling blood pressure are tea and coffee. Tea and coffee in small amounts are not harmful, but drinking more than required, that is more than 4 cups of coffee per day, can definitely raise blood pressure significantly. So it can be avoided. Secondly, consumption of dietary fibers. Fruits in its natural form are a very good source of dietary fibers, and they are also rich in potassium, magnesium, and other essential elements. So consuming fruits other than juices, because juices contain a lot of sugars, and all those fibers, they are not present in adequate amounts, so as such they are not beneficial. Secondly, legumes, cereals, they are also rich source of vitamins, minerals, so they should also be a part of your regular diet. So friends, for to control hypertension, so friends, I would recommend DASH diet. So what is DASH diet? DASH diet is a dietary approach to control hypertension. So it contains your servings of vegetables, 3 to 4 servings a day, fruits, grains, about 7 to 8 servings per day, then cereals. You can consume poultry items, but no raw meat. Red meat should be avoided. Fish in adequate fish as and when required, and lot of green leafy vegetables. To conclude, main thing to control hypertension is timely detection, practicing healthy lifestyle, controlling intake of salt, consuming lot of vegetables, avoidance of alcohol, or I would say reduction of alcohol consumption. Tea, coffee, and other beverage should be consumed in a limited quantity, and regular rest and good night sleep. So even hospitals, we have managed very high BP, very high blood pressure cases. We had a patient whose BP was not controlled on a single medication, but we had to add 2-3 medication to it. There are certain patients who with just responded by controlling the weight, who are not taking regular exercises. So by diet and exercise, they got significant benefits. Even your regular good night sleep, patient with stress and anxiety disorders, even with control of those symptoms by counseling, by medications, even they have responded well to hypertension. So hypertension is entity is just not an increase in blood pressure, it has various aspects, and if not controlled in time, then it can lead to severe damage to your end organs. So timely detection and controlling it should be done as early as possible. So we have our team of doctors where we have ambulatory BP monitoring, where a patient if needs to monitor BP, sometimes they have the fluctuations in morning and night. So it is difficult to diagnose the patient who comes present to the clinic, has symptoms but the BP is normal at that time, but has a raised blood pressure in the night. That is nocturnal hypertension. So 24-hour ambulatory BP monitoring, this patient takes the machine with him, continues the BP monitor, and we can plot the graphs. So assess how is the blood pressure throughout the time, and we can adjust the antihypertensive dosage accordingly. Secondly, we have Holter monitoring. Many times the patients with raised blood pressure, they are prone to cardiac events, and patients do get cardiac arrhythmias. So many times the patients have repeated palpitations, repeated chest pains, but when they turn up to the clinic, then many times the ECG is normal and they are not diagnosed in time. So we have a Holter machine facility in our center where the patient can put it, it's the size of a small matchbox, and patient can carry out go home with it. Continuously his heart rate is monitored, and he can even bathe, do his routine activities, and after 3 days to 7 days, however duration that Holter monitoring is advised, then we check the device and to see if any cardiac events have occurred. But all of this can be avoided if timely blood pressure is controlled, so that all the subsequent complications are contained. Secondly, even diabetes, patients with diabetes, they have a tendency to develop atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is the blockage of the arteries which leads to increased blood pressure, and just like your hypertension, diabetes is goes undetected for a very long time. So regular health checkup, at least, even we have found out so many patients between 25 to 30 age groups having hypertension and somewhere having undiagnosed diabetes, and they, when diagnosed late, they land up in severe complications which are very difficult to treat. So regular monitoring of our blood parameters, our daily clinical parameters, once a week health check, once a year health check, that is my recommendation. Food is a common culprit for all this. So basically, if you intake of food, intake of other substances like alcohol, coffee, tea, if that can be contained, if that can be reduced to a significant extent, then definitely blood pressure control can be achieved in a very small amount of time. Thank you.